This video shows how to check the filter's status. The filter receives and checks raw sensor data and then processes multiple sensor data to produce a continuous estimate of ship's position and motion. If a track pilot is connected to the ECDIS, then the filtered sensor data must be used as source of navigation data if track steering mode is to be employed. First, a little background knowledge on how the filter in the FMD ECDIS works. The filter is a software algorithm which is used primarily for two things: integrity check of the connected navigation sensors and provision of a continuous high-precision estimate of own ship's position and motion. The integrity check monitors the statistical accuracy of each sensor independently, and it monitors the difference between sensors of the same type. The filter calculates an estimate of ship's position and motion based on all navigation sensor data. This position is generally regarded as being more precise than the position which can be obtained from one GPS on its own. To check the filter status, go to Menu. The filter is always active when the ECDIS is running. Click on the button Other Sensor Settings, and then select the Filter Status tab. In the list on the filter status page, you can see the following. Sensor shows which sensor is being checked. Data shows the category of data being checked, such as position or speed. Status indicates the sensor's status. Integrity shows the result of the integrity check. Comparisons shows the other sensors that this sensor's data is compared with. At the bottom of the page, you can select or unselect a data source, and you can reset the filter. The Reset Filter function will erase the old data history of the filter, restart calculation of the estimated position, and restart the integrity check of the sensor's data. In the plan's integrity column, it is indicated whether the integrity check was passed or not. Passed is shown when the check is passed. But if data is not available for comparison with this sensor, then the sensor's integrity will be listed as doubtful. If the sensor signal strength is low, then integrity will be listed as low accuracy. If the received sensor data is abnormal, then the integrity will be listed as failed. If a sensor fails the integrity check, then the filter will automatically exclude the sensor from the filtering process, and the failed sensor will no longer be used in the estimates calculated by the filter. If you wish to manually unselect a sensor, then select the sensor in the drop-down list at the bottom left corner of the page. Click the Unselect button and click Save. The status of that sensor will then change to unselected. To reselect a previously unselected sensor, select the sensor from the drop-down list, click Select, and then click Save.
As mentioned in filter status, the ECDIS checks the sensor input status and performs an integrity check on the connected sensors. The integrity check results are divided into these categories: passed, doubtful, not available, failed, and excluded. Please note the colorings of the sensor data in the sensor information box. Green indicates that the state of the sensor data is normal. Yellow indicates that the validity of data is low or offset, or that data is input manually. Orange indicates that sensor data is invalid. Asterisks indicate that sensor data is not being received. When the FMD ECDIS runs in system mode, then the sensor's priority is fixed, and backup sensors are selected automatically by the system. But, if no valid sensor data exists, then the ECDIS colors the sensor data orange and shows an alert for the invalid sensor data. When using local sensor input, then the sensors can be prioritized by the ECDIS operator. When a failure occurs, then the ECDIS will select the secondary sensor input, as set by the operator. If sensor data is set for manual input, then the sensor data will be yellow, to indicate that the integrity of the manual input is doubtful, and to remind the operator to update the input regularly. Remember, pay attention to the sensor data colors in the sensor information box. The colors are indicators of the integrity check results and the state of the sensor data. Simply put, the colors are indicators of how well the sensors perform and how much trust you can place on the displayed information.